Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be showing you how to cook some lentil soup. This lentil soup is very healthy for you, and you could eat this with rice, pita bread, anything you like, pasta, anything. If you stay with this at the hospital, you cook any kind of lentils. This is like pea soup, so I'll be using this kind of lentils. You can buy this at any supermarket or anything. Let's get started. On this pot, I'll be cooking some salsa fresh. I'll be showing you how we're cooking two things at once. So I have my water boiling. I'll be have that much water. I'll be cooking 1.5 cups of this. So you measure it, right? So just have it on medium heat. So I'll be merging it with this. And this doesn't take that long. It should be done like in 10 or 15 minutes. If these lentils are bigger, it'll take more time. So I'm putting one of them in. Put a little bit more. So 1.5. The rest you could just dump it in. Just like that. This is turmeric, so we'll be putting 1 tablespoon. See the color? Now I'll put a little bit of salt. If you guys doing it at home, make sure you guys measure it before you guys add it in. So I know how much I'm putting in because I'm used to it. And I'll be putting, this is ginger garlic. No, this is ginger, like a ginger paste. I use 1 full of ginger, and I use black peppercorn. So I minced it myself. I use 1 full of garlic, and I'll see this. I'll show you what to do with it. All these will go in here. I'll show you after. Cover this. We'll cook this. This one will just get my pan hot. I'll put some oil in here. That was a clean towel, so I just wiped it. Put in oil in here. You can use anyone. I'm using vegetable oil. Probably 2 tablespoons. Onions. Onions, ginger, garlic, black pepper. I use peppercorn, and this is 12 Thai chilies. I like my spicy food always. I don't usually, like if you don't like it, you don't have to add it in. This is like salsa, right? I'll show you how to make it. I have it on my YouTube channel, but I just put a video up there just for a few minutes. I didn't show you how it's done. So we'll be making it on this. So this is, I used 3 small onions. If you have 1 big or 2 big ones, you can use it. I just had so many of them, so I just used. So get cook this until it gets golden, a little bit, have a little bit color on it, like golden brown. This is like 2. This is like 3 of them, small ones I used. And I used probably 1 garlic, 1 full garlic, and I used 2 tablespoons of ginger. But I minced it myself, I got the fresh one. Whenever you're cooking, make sure you don't always mix a spoon. I mean, don't mix the spoon all together, like in one, because if you mix these 2 spoons together, your food's going to be bad. Tomatoes in here, just 1 tomato. I'm going to heat up a little bit. I usually cut my onions like dice. I dice it. But when you're making salsa, make sure you always keep your onions like chopped. You don't need to dice it like little small dice, right? Make sure you guys don't cover this because it's like if you leave it on high heat, all the cornstarch will come up and like they'll go all over your stove. So Now I'll put everything. Just getting all I'm using a gas stove. If you're using an electrical stove, electrical stove is a little bit slower when you're cooking things, and gas stove is always fast, right? Whenever you're making your food. Like there's so many kind of lentils. You can buy bigger ones. Bigger ones takes like longer time. You have to soak it overnight. So, now these days they have it on their like any store, any supermarket. You could buy like any lentil soup. You could like cook it a little bit faster than that. It doesn't even take that long. You go to like Superstore, Walmart, any kind of store, right? Or if you're at any Asian market. You can cook this for a bit until it starts sticking to the pan on the bottom. Then I'll add the tomatoes in. And I have 10 whole tomato, so I'll be using that. See how it's turning out? That's about right. But if you don't know how to make this soup, like try a bit at a time. Like maybe cook like half cup of it. You know, then you'll get used to it. First time, then you can cook whatever. Then you can cook more, you know. Cook a little bit at a time. See how you can see everything starts sticking to the pan? The 10 tomatoes I'm using whole tomatoes, see that? And give it you put what kind of flavor, whatever you like. This is garam masala. I'll be using that much, 1.5. It's probably like 1 tablespoon, but I'm using a bigger spoon, like, and this is cumin, so I'll be using just a bit, just a pinch, less than 1 tablespoon. And last, cumin. Just put too much, you're gonna overdo it. So it's a pinch. So turmeric, garam masala, cumin, and ground coriander. And this is just red chili powder. If you don't like heat, you don't have to add it. You use paprika. It's not that spicy. Some are not. and salt to taste. Make sure if you're cooking at home, you just measure it. I just know how much I'm putting in, so bear with me. Now we just mix this. Then we cook this in a low heat for half an hour, 45 minutes. Lots of Spanish people, like Asian people, like all of them eat this, you know. Like you can buy it from a bottle, but it's better to just cook it yourself at home. We have some bell peppers, so putting that in there. Cilantro, chopped, washed. Mix it. Okay. I choose these tomatoes because like everything's in it and it's better. You like when it gets cooked, you like everything breaks, right? All the tomato. So we'll cover it, cook it for a bit. So everything gets mixed. Make sure you guys don't mix the spoons. So. You know. See that color? It's exact right. It's good to like try if it has any salt. Nope. Salt. There's black pepper in there, so if you guys doing it at home, make sure you guys can add any like mixed vegetables, whatever in here too, right? I think I'll check if I have any. I'll put some in. So I do have some. See, we'll be putting some mixed vegetables in here. So. And whatever cilantro is left, we'll put it in. Let's see the taste. To check the lentils when it's done, use you can see it's done. Let's check this. It's good to taste if there's salt in there. don't mind if this is non-stick at the bottom, but I had this for a long time, so I don't mind it. Okay, I'll show you how do you do this, what to do next. So, okay, this one you put a little bit of butter. If you have ghee, like Indian people always use ghee, whatever you have at your house. I'm gonna use a little bit of butter, and it's unsalted butter, and a little bit of oil. It's unsalted butter, so this is cumin. This is wool powder. And then you put your onion. And ginger. And the garlic paste. I didn't put any ginger in it. You don't put ginger in any lentil soup. You can if you want. So I put butter and a little bit of vegetable oil. So I use probably, how much butter? Probably 3 tablespoons. And cook it on medium heat. See the heat? With our stoves, we put foil paper underneath so it doesn't get dirty. So when we're done cleaning it every week, then we just take it, foil paper out, then we just clean the rest, right? And put foil paper underneath. So we're just going to caramelize this. We're just sauteing it, right? You don't want it to stick. You don't want all this to stick to the pan. Like when it starts sticking, then we'll put it in there. This is done, but I'm going to like cook it on a low heat all the way bottom until all this like it goes down, the sauce gets down a little bit. So until it rises down. I'll cook this in low heat. Like this is done. So see how he's getting caramelized? See, you don't want it burned, but you just want to get it brown. See how it's brown? So then you know what we're going to do? Sure. Okay, so here. See? That's how you do it. And get all the goodies out. See? Hands clean. See? This is done. Well, that's how we do it, guys. Enjoy. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.